Good afternoon, traders. Welcome to this week's Crypto Corner. Hope you all had a wonderful week. So we're going to be going through some of the top 10 crypto pairs. Let's have a look here before we get started. Check out our contact details and our social media platforms. You can find those under the description of all the videos on my channel. If you go to any of the videos here, for example, the latest one, Crypto Corner, for the last week, you'll find under the description all the links to our social media platforms. That is our contact details, the email, the contact number, Telegram channel, TradingView, where you can follow us. We're going to start posting up some charts on TradingView as well as our website. Now, if you you need to click on the exact link, because sometimes you may type it up and make an error. So to get to the exact correct page, click on the link right here from the website. So the link to the website is elliottwave-principle.com. You can find it there, as well as our Twitter profile. You can click it there. Follow us on Twitter there. You'll find a list of all the charts that we post up there, including the chart of the week. All right. Also, there's a Facebook page that you can check out there, and you'll follow us there. For those that are interested in the course, it starts on the 3rd of August. This is a 10-day course. It's a Elliott Wave theory course. Teaches you how to trade any market, whether it's a crypto market, indices, stocks, and the forex market, which is a major part of what we do here. So that is the course. It's a comprehensive course from beginners to advanced for 10 days. You can book the course on our website, and immediately when you book, you'll get the recorded session on the website, and you then attend live from the 3rd to the 10th of August. Right, let's get straight into the market analysis. Let's look at Bitcoin. Now, the cryptocurrencies have been creeping lower, but these moves to the downside, these are only preparing for upside. Now, when we get to this level, this is Bitcoin, we'll be expecting a bounce on Bitcoin if we get to this level. But from right here at the top, we have been looking for a drop. The drop is not as fast as we anticipated, but it has been dropping nonetheless. This is Bitcoin. We have forecasted a move to the downside to this level from here. But as you can see, instead of a sharp move like that, it's going slowly like that. That is still a down move. Now, every time we get continuation patterns like this one, this is a 3-wave move pullback. You can see that indicator tells us it's going to drop. Even when we're getting a sharp move like that, you'll see all the videos that I've done on this. I was just expecting pullbacks or continuation moves to the downside whenever we've got pullbacks like this. This is obviously not a good looking trade to take, because if you take, for example, a sell here, you drop, it takes away all the gains, you drop, takes away all the gains. So it is really a slow trade, takes you through an emotional roller coaster. But we've got nonetheless another continuation pattern to the downside here, at least back to this level. We may even get something like this when we get to that level before we get down there. That will be a bigger corrective structure, and we will have something like this here. So we will have this one as a 3-wave structure, eventually getting us to around the 8,000 level. If we get to the 18,000 level, those that are accumulating the cryptos or the coins for the long term, this is a nice accumulation area. If we get to that level, it may not come very quick, but as much as we get continuation patterns, we're going to keep taking them lower. For now here, this is too close to this level. We may get a bounce here and get another bigger one like that. So that is Bitcoin. So eventually the structure that we're looking at, the bigger structure on Bitcoin, is this one, a drop here, a 3 waves up, and we're looking for another 3-way move to the downside here. That is the move that we're looking for. So we may get here, as I've been indicating, around the 8,000 area and bounce up again back to the 10,000s. Are we going to go all the way from there? We may even drop again to complete the structure. So we can get an A and a B and a C. That is what we're looking at Bitcoin. We're not going to worry about these for now, long-term forecast. We're going to be taking it one move at a time. And for now, the next move is this short-term one to the downside. And that is the case for the rest of the cryptos. They're showing continuation moves to the downside. If you look at Ethereum, similar structure to Bitcoin. We have got here 3 waves down, and this one has got this bigger flat correction here in the middle, and it's coming down like that. So this is a continuation pattern to the downside. When it confirms, the indicator tells us if it's ready to continue down. So that is what we're going to be expecting. Back to around 214 on Ethereum, maybe even break lower before pushing higher. That is Ethereum. Litecoin. Let's have a look at Litecoin. Now, Litecoin had this sharp 3-wave structure. This 3-wave structure looked like it was going to go all the way, but as you can see here, we even expected this one to start forming a buy setup here, but it is continuing lower, playing out this pullback here. We've got a 3-way move to the downside. Now, this is another continuation move to the downside. We are going to expect this one to come down to around the 39.40 level here. Are we going to bounce from there? But the expectation on Litecoin is not this level. Let's show the correct level here on the 4-hour. Show the right level on the 4-hour. Right, so the right level is this one here. So we'll be looking for this one to get down to this level. Maybe even break lower, maybe even break lower than this, but what we're simply looking at is this regular flat. This is 3 waves down here. This could be another 3 waves to the downside. Let's just show the lower degrees here. We have got this one coming down, pulling back and coming down, moving up, coming down and pushing higher. Okay, we've got this one here, up and then pushing lower. Could be another 3-wave structure. WXY structure breaks the low here for the second time, then we're going to start looking for this move to resume to the upside. Let's see how this one plays out. So where are we now? We are here with this continuation pattern. We've broken on the bigger one. Now we're looking for this one to at least drop back to that level. That is Litecoin. Ripple also pushed up higher last week, and it looked like it was going to make a move to the upside. So Ripple also is showing continuation pattern to the downside. We expect this one to continue lower. Do not rush into selling this. If you sell, wait for this one to confirm, because this one can keep crawling to the upside like that before the drop. And the drop can even be corrective still. And you get this corrective structure eventually, which will still be the correction for this impulse like that. So let's show the bigger structure on Ripple. So Ripple may have completed its corrective structure and the rest may be lagging Ripple. 2 options here, let's have a look. One must be confirmed. We've got a pulsing move. Either we have this structure here as a complete 3 waves. Unfortunately, you cannot determine that with the naked eye. This is a zigzag that could have completed, and we are ready to make a move to the upside with this entry there. Either that, or we've got an even more complex structure like this. One needs to be confirmed, and at this stage, the one that is being confirmed is this current one that I'm going to show you now. We have got this one here, a pulsing move and a correction. Then we expect this one to come down here like that. That will be a complete corrective structure. This makes sense because the rest of the cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin, are showing signs of downside. So we could get Ripple also dropping like that before pushing higher like that. So let's look at this structure here. Are we getting a continuation to the downside? Let's have a look at both the 1 hour and the 4 hour. 4 hour is showing us downside. Let's look at the 1 hour as well. One hour is showing us downside as well. So it is corrective, it is 3 waves up. So the 1 hour is showing us we may get something like this. We may get a push to the upside and then the drop. But eventually we get this one as a corrective structure and then we drop to the downside. So keep an eye on this one for downside. I'll be expecting this one to drop further like that. That is Ripple. Bitcoin Cash, just make note, this is Bitcoin Cash versus Bitcoin. Now we have this bigger structure here. This is on the 1 hour already, so we could be getting up to this level and we make a continuation to the downside. Now the 4 hour is a lot more clearer than this as far as downside confirmation is concerned. So let's have a look at this one. So this one should definitely continue to the downside with the rest On the 4 hour, we're expecting this. Even if it pushes higher, we want to see this one continue down here and take this low here. What is the structure that you're looking at? This is the bigger structure here. A pullback from this one here, we're coming down here. We could be making this corrective structure here. So let's see how this plays out. Satoshi vision. This is Bitcoin Satoshi vision. So this one has made a sharp 3-wave structure here. It is pulling back correctively like this. How far will this go? This will eventually push higher against Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin continues lower, these may start making another move to the upside. So let's watch this one for upside. Okay, so very likely that this one can break out of this corrective structure and give us a 3 up, 3 back, and then another 3 up. That is Bitcoin SV. Zcash. Let's have a look at Zcash. So Zcash also showing continuation to the downside here. We'll be expecting this one to continue lower. Let's look at the bigger structure. So on the bigger structure, we'll be expecting Zcash to come and take this lower again. So it could come down here in 3 waves. We already had this one in 3 waves. 1, 2, 3 up. We're going to come down in 3 waves again. This will be a continuation pattern, which after the drop, we'll expect continuation to the upside. Similar structure and size in degree as this one. Right, so we've got a move up here, correction, another move up here, correction, then we'll expect another continuation to the upside to this structural level here. All right, so that is Zcash. Monero. Monero is also playing out this continuation pattern, 3 waves down, 3 waves up, takes the top. After taking the top, it's looking like it's going to continue to the downside with the rest of the cryptocurrencies. So that is a move up here, that is a correction, and then we'll expect a move to the upside. All right, and then Tron. Tron, we're expecting downside as well. We've got these 3 waves up here. We've got a drop here. We've got a corrective structure here. We're expecting downside. Dash. Dash, we've got corrective structure here. We've got this complex structure running flat here. So what we're going to be looking at on Dash is this 3 up, 3 down, and a push to the upside running flat. And we expect continuation to the downside like this. That is what we're expecting with Dash. Continuation to the downside. OmiseGo. Now, OmiseGo is showing upside. OmiseGo is showing upside with this corrective structure. We'll be expecting a push to the upside like that. Maybe even take this top here. That does not look like a structural level. So OmiseGo actually looks like this. We've got this one as a pulsing move down, a pullback, and a push to the downside. Are we going to get a 3-way move to the upside like this? Let's see how this plays out. This is OmiseGo. Expect a push to the upside. Let's just have a look here. It is going to pull back. It is not going to break straight from there. May make a pullback first before it goes. Making the structure here. 1, 2, 3 before it makes upside. So watch it. Golem. Golem is showing downside with this corrective structure here. We've made a pulsing move after that diagonal. We've made a pulsing move. Now we are in these corrective structures. This corrective structure are not going to break down that in an obvious manner. So it may keep crawling to the upside until it breaks. So what we've got is an advantage. We've got an indicator that tells us when this is complete for a move to the downside. Binance. Let's see, Binance has played out this bigger expanding flat here. We've got this one here playing out like that. We've got a pulsing move down now. We're going to start pushing to the downside. So the structure that we have is this one here. It's a bit of a complicated structure, but not that much. This is a pulsing move up, correction. We'll expect this one to come back like that. So we're not worried about this for now. For now, we're just going to look at the next immediate move, and the next immediate move here is downside up to this level. That is Binance. And lastly, let us look at Link. Right, so Link keeps pushing higher. Let's have a look if there's a continuation pattern there. So there is a continuation pattern on Link. We can come back here and take this low here and continue pushing to the upside. All right, so that is what we're going to be looking at on Link, upside continuation pattern. That's all for this week, guys. Trade responsibly. Don't forget to check out our social media platforms. Hit the subscribe button, that bell button, so you can get an alert next time we upload a video. Cheers, everybody. Have a great week. Bye-bye.